Hey, what's up, guys? If you've been following me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw that I just shared that last week we purchased the building.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes.
This is actually my first building. Everything I own is condos and townhomes. Always wanted to get into owning multifamily, but the problem was that 2 to 3 units never really worked in the numbers for me. I always liked the 6+ unit buildings, but every time I look at the buildings, a lot of times owners want so much, but the condition is this much, and the rents are so low, and it would never work out for me. So I've been looking for a long time. Like for the last 18 months, I haven't bought anything. So I bought multiple condos, townhomes. It was easy for me. It was not a problem. With this, I had a lot of emotional roller coaster, and I'll tell you that a bank also is looking at these type of products differently, completely different. They are looking at how much this property is bringing in as an income right now, and then they're comparing to what the debt is going to be, and then they divide the income on a debt, and it has to be a 1.25. That's what the banks are looking for. That's called DCR. This building won't qualify for that. The rents were too low. So the other thing was a really big plus for me was the location. I live like 5 minutes away from here over there, and our office is this way, 5 minutes from here. So it's in the middle between me driving from home to work. So I can always see the building every single day. That was the biggest thing for me, because I was almost buying something that was an hour away from here, and when I was putting a contract and trying to close on it, I'm thinking, how am I going to manage? Am I going to be a good manager, managing the building that's an hour away from me? Every day I drive on Cumberland, single day, and I can see it from there. Plus everything is here. The highway's here, shopping's here, O'Hare's here, close to the city. The hospitals are around north and south, so this is amazing. Tenant pool is huge. Amazing location. The minus here is a little bit of parking. It's a little bit tight here. The parking's tight. Every single unit here in the building has their dedicated spot. Either it's a garage or exterior, but the street parking is by permit, so you got to get a permit for that. I start noticing little things because I pay attention to little details. Look at the landscaping. I didn't do it. That's not done by me. That's done by previous owner. Look at the landscaping. Look at the grass. A lot of times you see the building, they're asking for this much money, and the conditions right there and the income's right there. I'm like, how am I supposed to make sense of it? Because I'm used to buying condos. Buying condo is simple. You buy a condo, you get 13-12% cash on cash. You don't do anything. It's a passive management. With the building, it's a little bit more active management. So if you don't take care of it, you don't see the building for hours, for weeks, for months, for years, I mean, it's gonna show. The problem right now is that there's a lot of buyers for multifamily. It's a crazy market. I was competing against this one too, but I knew the broker. I did one deal with him before, and I told him, you got to give it to me. It's mine. It's my building. I like it. It's gonna be me. And he says, I don't know, man. We're gonna get multiple probably. He did get multiple, but he helped me out a little bit. But it was kind of, I had to wait. I had to stick around. I have to update my offer. I have to raise it a little bit. So it was back and forth. Like, I'm here every day, and I really like that. I really like that I'm here every day because it's close to me. So I can kind of watch the building, learn the building more. I was just there yesterday putting in the mailbox. I never thought that I'll be here enjoying drilling the holes, putting in the box for dropping the checks, even though a lot of them are doing electronic, but still I want to have that option for those who want to do the checks. So right now we're gonna try to get into the 1-bedroom apartment that's updated. Right now Sophia is showing it to a potential tenants. So after she's done, we're gonna go in and just I'll walk you through a little bit. That's the hardest part about owning the multifamily is getting keys. By the way, see, it's like I'm holding just the key set, one key set out of 3 key sets for every single apartment. Got all the tags and everything. It's like that's how you want to buy the building. I mean, whatever you get, but make sure the numbers work because of the condition. But anyway, right now the numbers are a little bit tight. There is a potential to get them up, and that's what management is all about. To working with tenants, putting in new tenants, making sure everything is working, keeping up with expenses. Maybe there's another plan that we're going to do, maybe with a boiler and a water heater. That's something that I think will reduce the expenses, but that and the additional investments that we would have to put. And right now we're not thinking about it. Right now our goal is to have all the apartments that are updated, raise those up. Of course, we have to give out big notices. You know, we're in Chicago, we have to do big notices. So that's gonna take some time. And we're not in a rush. We're just making sure that the building is not putting us in the negative. You're not gonna, in today's market especially, you're not gonna get cash on cash return over 10% right away. It takes time to get and stabilize the building, at least 6 to 12 months to make sure that the building is stabilized and rents are high, and then now it starts cash flowing what you really want it to cash flow.